Hey gang, Poppy here. This is sherline milling machine DRO install project. YO QUIERO NUTZZ. I need some 632 nuts. No. For my DRO install. No. I rapidly used up my 632 Allen screws. Then I went to the big box hardware store somewhere here in town. I won't say which one. Hey, that's another 632. Take that. Like I said, I rapidly used them all up. You want to start, but not go all the way. I could re-tap it. Loose. Anyway, as I said, I went to the big box hardware store. I wanted 632 Allen screws. Hey, I got one nut. Use it to cross-check this Allen screw. Hey, need more. Anyway, as I was saying, I went to the big box store, hardware store, and I absolutely that's a 632. It's got one of them. Well, I could move that. Put that there. Anyway, I absolutely hated it. Someone decided that you have to have these little plastic boxes, little compartments, and they're on the shelf that goes way, way up, and there's no step ladder. And then they decided that I don't need the ones I want. So I have to choose wrong size, not long enough, too long, compromise, because it's what the big box store has. Too big. Well, I got no patience for that crap. You want to sell me something, have a good selection. Don't make it impossible for me to find what I want. That's the problem with Walmart right now. Every time you find out where it is, they got to move it around. They don't want the customer finding it and buying it again. These. .632 with a captured star wash in it. I admit I was spoiled. While I was divorced, I lived across the street from behind Napa Auto Parts. So it was out my front door, across this little rural street, right? Barely wide enough for 2 cars if they go slow and avoid each other. In the side door, Napa Auto Parts, and there's the bins with the screws and nuts and bolts and washers and all that, right? It goes on a 632, but it's wobbly. 832? Not wobbly enough for 1032, so anyway, you know, I could just walk in, pick out the screws and nuts I needed, walk over to the counter. These are 15 cents each. Those are a quarter each. You know, that is up. And they just said, give it $1. Okay, so that's 5. Let's go for a 6-pack on these nuts, huh? Anyway, you see this? Ammo can full of nuts and bolts. Hey, that's 6. That's a 6-pack of nuts. Actually, there's 7. Okay, that's good. Any more 632 screws there? How about you? Oh, no, that's 440. Anyway, this is box of bolts. Since I was a kid, I've been taking stuff apart. I wanted to know what was inside. This is 20 years of screws, nuts, bolts, springs, washers. Started out as just screws, nuts, and bolts. Then, that washer's too good to throw away. I don't know. And it saved me a long, exasperating ride on the bus. Too small. So in times of need, I just dig out a box of bolts and pick through it until I find what I want. Sometimes I come here in the design stage. What do I have? What can I build it on? Like 632. Starts on 632. Not very wobbly. Some non-critical application. 430. Tap it, but why? Because I have, you know, the need for that part. 440. So anyway, anything in the house dies. Computer computers, stereos, TVs, microwaves. Can't put them in the garbage. Garbage can isn't big enough. I gotta take them apart. Small parts. Break down big parts. Throw away nuts and bolts. Are you freaking nuts? No. Okay, it's a couple extra 632 screws I scared up out of this mess. Phillips. Looks about the right size too. There you are. Uh, 632 Phillips flat. Okay. Way too small. Something about the skateboard and the Holland Tunnel. Phillips, sort of. Right thread. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, 8 nuts. Well, that's all I needed for now. Anyway, this has been Sherline Milling Machine DRO install project. Yo QUIERO NUTZZ.